This is a short video evaluating my database. So, did my database meet the needs of my end user? I define my end user as the correct audience that will be using certain parts of my database. For example, on the input form for the account creation, someone who wants to actually play the game of League of Legends will be using the form to create their account. Users that will be using the game input form for server creation will not be the customers of the game League of Legends. In fact, they will be the employees who run the game. Considering my multiple audiences, I think my database does meet the needs of the end user, as each input form is suited for each user, and links between each form represent the links between customer and game creator. Also, each form provides an important service to each user, such as the account form providing a new platform that the user can create their account on, or the skin form allowing developers to submit new skins into the game itself. What are the strengths of my database? My database's main strength is that it brings my audience close together. By this, I mean that each part of my database is suited for a certain user, and those users are interacting with each other through my database. For instance, the game's creator needs players to play their game, so they will make new characters, servers, and skins through my database, and in return, players who want to play the game will use the database to create their own accounts on said servers, and will be led to buy the skins and play said champions. What are the weaknesses of my database? Some of the strengths in my database can also be seen as weaknesses. As of yet, there are only a few special features such as drop-down boxes, checkboxes, input masks, and validation rules. Only having a few of these features isn't much of a problem. But my database requires me to use many more validation rules to get the users to enter the correct data so the database doesn't break. Why do I use certain features? The database uses input mask passwords, protecting both game creator and the players. It uses drop-down boxes for easy, quick data input, and it uses simple checkboxes to make the task of updating the database as simple as a few clicks. My database also uses the empty field validation rule to make sure users are actually entering information into empty fields. What improvements would you make to your database? I will definitely add more input masks, validation rules, drop-down boxes, and checkboxes into my database in future, so that users find it easier, quicker, and safer to enter data into my database. Also, adding validation rules will help me to make sure my database doesn't break by having wrong information. Instead, users will be forced to 1. Enter information into every field, and 2. Users will have to enter valid information, i.e. at least the @ sign in email will be needed in the email field. And that concludes my evaluation.